Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this live stream, we're going to be playing some more Minecraft BagelMaster Builder. Now, for those of you who have not seen the previous 79 streams, I highly recommend checking them out. Last stream, what did we do last stream? I know we worked more on the nature dungeon. Oh yeah, so we worked on, well, okay. Oh yeah, we did multiple things. So, what we worked on is we worked on getting some more of the tunnels and connection points of the nature-themed dungeon done. We also explored some of the new actions and stuff, updates, as well as we did a tour of the entire map. So, if any of you guys would like a tour or to see everything that we've done up to this stream, or this last stream, something like that, then I highly recommend checking out the last like 10-20 minutes of the stream. That way you can see like a speed run of the map. Now, like I said, last stream, we did tunnels from this point, this connection point, all the way to all of these. I forgot to put lights in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, another perfectly distanced tunnel. Very cool. So, I guess, so we can either work on doing more of the tunnels and more of the connection points this stream. We could work on mapping out the last of the deepest floors layout, because we still have this area that we need to connect to the rest of the map. Or we could work on, at the very least, this area. Because what I want to do for this area is I want it to be a giant parkour room kind of area that you can use to go between the first floor and the second floor. However, something I just now thought of was, so this room, this is supposed to be like the main entrance of the dungeon where you can go to the boss fight or explore the rest of the dungeon. I had forgotten I had this door here. So, this dungeon can actually have 3 different layers, and if we do that, then I would want to move the parkour room area from here to here, because then we can have it go across 3 different levels of the dungeon. Oh, thank you for joining. Meadow. And have a great day. So, what do you all think? Should I finish mapping out the rest of this level of the dungeon? Should I start doing more tunnels and connection points? Or should I work on the bigger rooms? Work on a bigger room? Okay. Let's do that. Is that everything? No, we need... Okay, I think that's all the blocks we need. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's turn this into the parkour room. However, if I do that... Wait, is this room the same size? No. It is 1 smaller. Okay, so... I'm going to quickly rework all of this and make this room maybe not twice as big, but more like 1.2, 1.5 times as big. And the reason for that is because then we'll have a lot more room for parkour, enemies, and it just should look a lot nicer overall. Okay, so this is the original center. If we 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So if we do 10, ooh, that might be a little too close. Okay, if we do 5 blocks, that should make things a lot bigger. Okay, so that's even. Then... oh, wait. We need to go 5 blocks in this direction. But because of that, this is going to be still the middle. So that's nice. You started playing Hollow Knight? Very nice. Definitely one of the best games to play. Especially if you're looking for a challenge. Okay, 3, 3, perfect. Okay, that's not too bad of a distance with the tunnel. So, yeah, this should all be good. It's so addicting. I agree. The lore is amazing. The progression is very nice. The only thing I might change with progression is getting double jump earlier or something like that. But other than that, it's very nice. And the combat is definitely the most fun thing by far about Hollow Knight, in my opinion. Is this a square? No, so yeah, we do need these 5 blocks. So that's good. How do you get double jump? So that's going to be really late in the game, I think. Because, let's see. You need to have, at the very least, unlocked... yeah, it's in the Ancient Basin. So... I don't remember all the steps you need to unlock it. Which is sad, because, I mean, I just acquired it in my Steel Soul Hollow Knight series. Well, not just acquired it, but close enough. Yeah, the reason I'm having to do the tunnel here is that way I can map out the entrances. And it'll make my work in the future easier as well. this, right? Whoa. Do I play any sports? I used to. I don't anymore. Because what happened was, when we used to live in... I think I'm allowed to say, hold up. Yeah, I should be fine to say. When I used to live in Columbia City area, I played soccer, so that was really fun. However, when we moved to Kansas City area, we couldn't find any good soccer teams or anything like that, or something like that. As well as, I think the soccer season had just started or something. I keep saying something like that, but yeah. And if I remember correctly, that's the reason why we stopped doing soccer, because we couldn't find any teams or things to join. So yeah, that's about all my knowledge on that. I don't know. My parents do most of the stuff. So I don't know how it works completely. If there's a stream on Thursday, I won't be there because of a field trip. Okay, cool. Is it to like a zoo or aquarium or something? (6:30 p.m.) What time do people typically get off of work and school? Because well, for one, I've never had a job other than YouTube, and I've always been homeschooled my entire life, so I don't know what time people really get off of school or work. I think it's 5 p.m. because I always hear of 9 to 5 for jobs and all that, but that would be my only guess. Oh yeah, I need... hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are trying to build a room in the nature-themed dungeon. However, we're needing to mark out the entrances and the exits real quick. Can we have a build battle? I'm sorry, not right now. However, I think, potentially, I don't know if I'll start this series this month. I need to start at some point. But I'm going to start a monthly Mayhem series. I don't know if that's what I'll call it. It's the only thing that I could think of that rhymes. Because I like... Or does it rhyme? I think so. But basically, once a month, for one of my streams, I'll play a game such as Fortnite, Minecraft on like the Hive or something like that, or some other multiplayer game, and I'll do a stream that involves all of you guys. At least I plan to do that at some point. Oh, yeah, so this is the parkour room. Okay, I have an idea. You leave at 2:40 p.m. from school. Tuesdays is 1 p.m. 1 p.m. isn't bad. 2:40. Hold up, what time is it? Okay, it's 5. Oh yeah, so that's not bad as I thought. That's not as bad as I thought it was. For some reason I thought people would get off of school at 5 p.m., which, now that I think about it, if that was the case, then the time I've chosen to stream at is not the greatest time. I should probably be streaming later in the day. But I don't know. My computer keeps doing sudden freezing. I'm going to turn down my render distance. Not by too much. But that should hopefully help. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually really nice, and like it looks like it's definitely filled to the brim with moss. You played Lifesteal SMP today? At night? Very cool. I think I've heard of the Lifesteal SMP. Isn't that where YouTubers like what was it, Rap and Clown Pierce play on? Or is that a different server that I'm thinking of? That is it? Oh, that's fun. Have you ever ran into any of them before? Okay, so what I'm currently trying to do is I'm trying to kind of make it look like there's roots of a tree or just underground trees in the corners of the walls. However, don't know how good this is gonna look. So we're basically going to, well, let's see, how high up do we have to go? Y level 20? So, whatever Y level 19 is, we have to avoid. Wait, avoid? Yeah, I think. You have been in Clown Pierce's base with your clan because you raided it? Or raced it? He's like our enemy? That's fun. Very cool. Oh wait, 20. Okay, so Y level 20. So... we can build moss all the way up to here. and then we go in one. Then once we get to the height of that, then we will change it to basically mirroring it. Guess I need to mark how high up the map will go. Whoa, I just realized that this entire level is going to be a lot higher. Or, like, the tunnels and all that will be a lot taller. Hello, IDK, who I am? Yeah. Wait. Huh? Oh, I'm tired. Yesterday was a busy day for me. Which is probably why I ended the stream earlier than normal. Anyways, have I ever heard of flame frags? I don't think that I have. What mod? I am not using any mods. I am using a texture pack, which is actions and stuff. But other than that, I'm not using anything. Okay, what Y level is this? 28. So it needs to get to... There we go, perfect. We don't have to texture the walls in here too much, because with all the parkour that I'm hoping to add in here, it should distract people enough from the walls that it won't need to be, like, heavily decorated. So that'll be nice. You been in a raid with them? That's cool. The only person I've ever watched on Lifesteal SMP is really RecRap. Because out of all the Minecraft YouTubers I can find, he is, I think, the cleanest one. I don't think he curses, and if he does it very infrequently. Okay, here's hoping that I can stop lagging soon. I really need to get my other computer set up soon, because then hopefully my computer will not overheat as much on streams, and hopefully that will also help make it to where I don't lag as much. And then if I can do that, I can set up either a turtle cam for our turtle crush, who we have now reacquired, or I can maybe set up a Miko cam for our dog. Maybe. Aircraft is nice to his community as well. That's good. I'll try and be as nice to my community as possible, since I don't like being mean. However, sometimes I can be mean. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out what my words are going to be. I don't know what I was gonna say anymore. Give Crush a banana? We do have bananas downstairs, actually. I need to look up if it's safe for turtles to eat bananas, because if they are, and our bananas ripen too much, right? Is it go bad or ripen? Whenever they become really brown, I can see if either we'll make banana bread, which banana bread is awesome, or if we can give some to Crush. Which, I don't think I've ever mentioned this on one of my streams. However, I'm not actually that big of a fan of bananas. I mean, they're not bad, I just don't like... Let's see, I don't like the stringiness when there is the stringiness of it, as well as the taste sometimes. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. However, banana bread and banana-flavored things are amazing. Like strawberry banana smoothies, banana splits, which technically do have entire bananas in them, but it's covered in ice cream, so I'll let it slide. But yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know, it's just... There's something about bananas. I might have been traumatized by them. Maybe that's why. Or not traumatized, really. I have been traumatized by pineapples, but luckily I've broken out of my traumatization of them. Which, that's a story for probably later today. But anyways, I think the reason why I don't like bananas is because when they're brown and all that, because when I was little, I wouldn't eat them too much, or when I did eat them, they had brown spots. And anytime they had brown spots, I don't know if the reflex that I have would activate or what, but I just remember very much not liking them. Oh, and when I'm saying the reflex, when it used to be, I don't think it's like this anymore, but I used to basically gag automatically from food that I didn't like. Like, any food that I did not like or tasted bad enough to where I didn't like it, I would automatically start, like, gagging. And this was me, I was trying not to gag and things, uh, from my memory. However, I couldn't stop that. Which, now that I'm thinking about what I'm saying, I realize that this might be disgusting to a lot of people, so I apologize. What's the opposite of in advance? In delay? I guess it's just apologizing. Never mind. Brown spots are caused because the banana is too ripe. Yeah. I try and eat them before they become brown, however, then I typically eat them when they're green, which I don't mind the green bananas, but I don't know. Where was I going with that? I need to actually remember where I'm going with what I'm saying, so then I can actually stay in conversations. Maybe that's one of the things I struggle with when I have to speak to people. I don't know. Your Chihuahua wants pats. That's fun. Oh yeah, we need to do the doorway here. I mean, this doesn't look too bad so far. Because soon, it should hopefully look like either a tree at the top, or... Oh, I guess we could make it look like a tree using the azalea leaves. That might be good. Or it will look like support pillars for the rim. Green plus banana equal master. Master. Oh, Master Bagel? Happy? You know, I haven't actually thought too much about what the platforms are going to look like. Will they just be pillars? Or will they be, like, actually nature-themed? Will I make them, like, trees or flowers floating in the air? I don't know, I haven't thought about that too much. Flowers floating in the air might be nice, though. Especially if I can figure out a way to add, like, supporting pillars. What happens if you mix peanut butter sandwich with banana? Yes, it is definitely tasty. Maybe it's just don't like having... Yeah, actually, it's mainly just straight banana that I don't like. I mean, I'll eat bananas when it's covered in, like, ice cream or peanut butter and all that, I now realize. Especially peanut butter and honey, that's really good. But I guess when it's just by itself, I'm not a big fan. There we go. That should be fine. I'll try when I get more bread. You ran out of bread. Should make birds using 2 levers. Oh. Actually, I think I have seen that in some video. Was it Hermitcraft? I don't know. Maybe. If I have to use commands to do it, I'm gonna probably not do it. Which it probably requires. Ooh! Okay, there is something I know of that is a glitch. Oh, wait. This wouldn't be a glitch because it doesn't, matter with this block, but maybe... That way everything stays lit up. Never mind, I can't place the lantern. But there's this glitch that I've seen before, which is... Don't remember how you do it exactly, but I know... I know it's possible. Oh, wait. I know it's possible in Bedrock, I just don't know how to do it. That's sad. But also very silly. Ooh, if you have pretzels, peanut butter pretzels are good. Or if you have bagels. Actually, just a couple of moments ago for lunch, which, yes, I had lunch at 4:20. Don't question me. I actually had toasted blueberry bagels with peanut butter and honey. So good, especially when the bagel's warm enough to melt the peanut butter. So, so good. Okay, how much higher up do we need to go? I'd say at the very least to here? No, here. Which is Y level 42. This is gonna be a lot taller than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, this is scary. I don't want it to be too close to over here, because if there's monsters and things, you might be able to hear it above. But wait, why is there... Oh, that's why. But at the same time, I want to be able to have 3 levels of this dungeon, because I feel like that'll be very fun and fancy. We'll do it. Can you build a castle? Well, technically, I'm building inside of a castle currently. Cause... No, you can't see it. Here, if I clear the weather, slash... And... There we go. So yeah, we're building inside of a giant castle currently. Oh, see you later, IDK, who I am. Thank you for joining the stream, and have a bagular day. I need to use my word bagular more often. Have I ever explained that in any of my streams? Basically, I don't completely remember how, but I wanted to come up with a new word that's a synonym for cool, awesome, great, etc. And somehow I came up with the word bagular. I think I was very tired at the time, but it works out. I almost forgot about it, but luckily I told it to one of my friends, and they were able to tell it back to me. So I'm so happy that that happened. And it is similar enough to a different word, which was... What was it? It's something that means cool. Oh, spectacular. I think, right? It was either spectacular or radical. No, wait. I don't know, it was like something that people said in the 80s, I think. Or 80s, 90s, 70s, I get those eras mixed up. Anyways, when I'm older, I want to be a YouTube person that tips... Oh, wait. I want to be a YouTube person. What tips can you help me with? Okay, so, There's many things that I can say and many things that I cannot say. And the things I cannot say is because I forgot. Or I can't think of them when I'm on the spot. But basically, let's see. If you do YouTube, make sure it's something that you want to do on YouTube. Because if it's something that you end up not wanting to do, it'd probably be better just to get a job or something on something else. But that's a tip that most YouTubers give. If you don't love your job, then probably switch it. So either do something else on YouTube or get a different job. I'm not a big fan of making YouTube videos or shorts, which is why I ended up switching to streaming, and that's why I'm streaming. I like streaming because it forces me to play video games. I also like to show off the skill and things that I may or may not have on video games. Like, from what I hear about Hollow Knight, it sounds like I'm actually potentially really skilled at Hollow Knight. However, at the same time, I don't know if I am or not, so I let people be the judge of that. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Anyways, not let people. Make sure if you do YouTube, choose to do something on YouTube that you will enjoy. Other tips that I can think of... I don't know. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I try my best to think of things on the spot, but I'm not great at it. Okay, so this might be... Okay, it's not might be. It is very expensive, but there is this place called Vid Summit. which, for those of you who do not know what VidSummit is, it is... think of it like VidCon, but not for the fans. It's for fellow YouTubers, and it's for the fellow YouTubers or businesses trying to work with YouTube to learn how to get better with YouTube. So I think it's run by Daryl Eves and Mr. Beast. And there's a ton of spokespersons that are very successful and will try and help you all to also be successful. I've been there once. I want to go again at some point, but I have been there once. I got to hear some people speak like... let's see. Mr. Beast couldn't be there because he was doing Beast Games. And because of his contract or whatever, he couldn't make it. Preston was a spokesperson, so I got to meet him. MatPat was also. MatPat and Stephanie. I think they talked more about the business side of YouTube. Because YouTube is a business. You have to run it like a business. Because once you hire an editor... if I remember correctly, they said that once you hire an editor, you've officially become a business. Or something like that. And actually, now that I think about it, I think they said the first person you should hire is not actually an No, wait. No, the first person you hire is an editor, but if you hire a second person, it needs to be an accountant. That's what it's called. Because the more people you're going to have working with you on YouTube and things, you're going to have to figure out how to manage all the different money, or all the money and the funds, and like where it goes to, what can be considered a business expense, what can't, all that stuff. So if I remember correctly, they said the second person you should hire is an accountant. Try to remember some other stuff that I've seen, or I remember seeing. Oh yeah, there was this one YouTuber. I don't know who they are, because I don't watch them. But he was talking about how people should have multiple channels based on different things. For example, my father, he actually has a YouTube channel called Home Improvement. Or no, wait, not... It's about home improvement. It's called Top Homeowner. And he wanted to start doing, like, review videos and things. For products and all that. So, like, robot vacuums, tools you could buy, stuff like that. However, the one guy who was speaking at the time basically said that if you're going to separate into different categories like that, you need to do a different YouTube channel for each of those. Because the YouTube algorithm basically makes your channel used for specific things. So like streaming is my channel. If I want to start doing YouTube videos and all that, I should probably make a second channel for YouTube videos. I have tried that in before, however, it's very painful to try and manage all of that. So if I do any YouTube videos, since I'm not dedicating myself to that, it will be on this channel. And like gaming, you should try and stick to one specific game potentially, or one specific genre. Like, the things that I've learned that are really successful for my channel is Minecraft and Metroidvanias. More specifically, on the Metroidvania side, is Hollow Knight. So those are the things that I need to stream if I want to become more popular, because I both enjoy these games, I love to play Minecraft, I love Hollow Knight, and it seems like the people who watch my channel also enjoy it as well. So, yeah. I think that's about all the tips I can think of right now. But if you are serious about YouTube and you have enough money, I highly recommend doing a trip or a video in at Vid Summit. I think they have a video options where you can just watch a video of what they're doing. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I like to share knowledge when I can. Okay, 42. Good morning, Denona? Please tell me if I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are working on our nature-themed dungeon. Okay, I just realized that if I want to have a curved-in roof, that I cannot go to the max height. Okay, so this is 42. Should I do it 4 or 5? Let's do 6. So we need to bring this up by 2. Me? I heard a strange noise outside, and I realized that it's my mom weed eating around the fence. Okay, does this look even? Yes or no? How many blocks up is this? 8, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do one more. Cool. Oh, wait, this is 72 here. Okay, we need to bring this down by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to go to school? Well, thank you for joining in. And I will see you later, hopefully. Okay, cool. And then this will be entirely azalea leaves on the ceiling. Okay, right here. Perfect. There we go. Up by 1. And then here. Here. And here. Okay, cool. I know it's highly unlikely that you'll see the blocks that are through the azalea leaves. Actually, well, yeah, it'll be hard to notice, but still, I like to do a little bit extra detail in certain things. Cool. And it does look like trees. That's nice. Feel like these are big blank walls, however, now that I think about it, since there is a second layer and a third layer, there will be doors up and down these walls. So hopefully that'll help make things look better. Potentially. Oh, I know what I could potentially do. So you know those, like, helicopter leaf seed things? I can have platforms suspended by what look to be those kinds of seeds. That could be very cool. Whoa, we've spent an hour on this. I need to hurry up. I need to, at the very least, get this room enclosed. Because once we get the room enclosed, then we can focus on the parkour and everything next stream. Or I could stream for another hour. Potentially. Maybe? I don't know. How far down do these leaves go down? All the way, wow. If the whole roof is azalea leaves, or flowering azalea leaves, then I won't have to add any extra particles. Oh, well, actually, never mind. I was going to say, what would have made this room better is if I had actually made it a giant tree. However, then I realized that you would probably have to... If I wanted it to be reaching the sunlight and everything, I would have had to make it to where the tree goes above ground here. However, there's pathways and everything here. And if I want to connect it to the giant tree, it's ways a ways that way. So, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, so Banana Bagel. Might I ask what kind of YouTuber you plan on being? I should find out the center of this room. That way I can add some verdant frog lights. You want to be a streamer / game trying person? That sounds fun. So you want to just try games? That is a great idea. And that is actually why I had started my Saturday Surprise Stream series. However... Hi.
Love you.
Love you.
Goodbye. Oh.
Okay, what was I saying? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Let's mark down this all. So that means we can coordinate. Coordinate? No, that's not the right word. Triangulate? I mean, it looks like a triangle. Triangulate the center of the area. Very nice. Kind of looks like a sun or a flower or something. Might have to detail these walls later, or texture these walls. No, I think detailing the walls would probably be better. But once we get all the doors situated, then we'll see if we actually do need to or not. As well as the parkour in here. Anyways, think I'm going to end the stream here, because we got a lot done. We got these 2 tunnels done, these 2 fake tunnels done, and this entire box done, as well as increasing the size of this platform. So, yeah, I want to say thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Links in the description. And without further ado, have a bagular day. Bye, guys.